Okay, guys, so this is Jennifer with Horrific True Crime, and we need to talk. Let's just say, this morning's been crazy. A lot of people have been posting that Brian Kohlberger either already has gone in front of the grand jury or is about to go in front of the grand jury. I don't agree with this. I mean, you guys can disagree with me, but I think he should have a jury pool that's not in Moscow, and they're saying that means it would be people from Moscow. I also feel he hasn't had a fair trial yet, so I feel like they should have done the preliminary. And it just feels like they're hiding things. Like they're still hiding more things. And since more information's come out with more doubt, for example, how supposedly Bethany heard rummaging around the apartment at 2:30 in the morning for like somebody was looking for something. So was it the killer came looking for something, waited for them to go to sleep and came back? What do you guys think? Do you think Brian Kohlberger is guilty? Do you guys think the grand jury will come back with a guilty verdict? Do you agree that they should have went this way? Do you feel it's fair that he didn't get a preliminary hearing? Answer below. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. But again, I just don't feel it's completely 100% fair if we don't get to know why this is happening. We don't get to know anything in this case, let's face it. But we should at least know why a grand jury decided to indict him instead of the preliminary hearing happening. What evidence did they come across? This sucks because now I bet the gag order stays in place and we don't figure out anything. We'll just get to see him go in front of the jury, say not guilty, and that's it until the trial. I don't like that idea. I want to see the evidence. If he's guilty, please show me the evidence. I'm not saying he's not guilty, but I have not seen evidence yet that proves that he was guilty. So how did they have enough to bring him in front of a grand jury? I guess maybe I'm confused a little and I don't understand how this process happened so fast. And it's coming from Ashley Banfield's Twitter, so you gotta kind of whatever. But they're saying the grand jury's happened and that we're just waiting for Monday where he'll go in front of the court to give a verdict or give a plea. I'm sorry. I've been very stressed out about this all morning, especially since the Demetrius and Emma shit has come to light with the drugs and Xana maybe possibly being a seller of drugs and drugs maybe being involved. Now that more information about that's come forward with proof from a student, I feel like they have enough reasonable doubt where they could create reasonable doubt where Brian shouldn't just be convicted. He deserves a fair trial just like everybody else. No, I'm not a Brian Kohlberger lover or anything like that, but I just believe in a fair trial, and I don't understand how this happened so quick and why they won't just give us the details and the information that we all want to know. Don't we deserve, it's for you to know law. We deserve to know what's going on, if this guy is guilty or not. We shouldn't be putting away an innocent man if he is innocent. If he's guilty, he's guilty. I don't know. I just don't find it fair that this is all happening in secret overnight, and we were supposed to hear what Bethany had to say. We never heard about that. Now we're not going to hear nothing because the gag order is still in place. So even if things were released to him, we're not going to see it now that there's no preliminary hearing because it was done in private in a grand jury. And that concerns me. That's where I'm concerned. We should be able to know what evidence they have to prove whether he's guilty or not. And he deserves a fair jury pool. So I just hope that, if he is innocent, which I'm not saying he isn't, that it works out. I just want the truth. I think we all just want the truth. We just all want to stop dealing with the rabbit hole after rabbit hole after rabbit hole. We just want to know what the truth is. Well, at least that's what I want. I just want to know what happened to these students. I want to know if they were brutally murdered over drugs or if they were brutally murdered because they were being stalked. Because just because you stalk someone doesn't mean that you're going to kill them. He could have just been stalking for his pure pleasure of just watching the girls. And maybe he saw what happened that night. And that's why he asked if anyone else was arrested. I don't know. With all this reasonable doubt shit, with this Emma Bailey and this Demetrius and this other Elantra, and I'm seeing two Elantras on camera and them not matching up, and then them having to have Brian be at the house from 4:04 to 4:20 for their timeline to work because of the Elantra speeding away. But I just don't see how someone can go in alone, cut Ethan from here down on both sides, and, slash his throat and kill 4 people with 6 people in the house, and nobody heard anything or stopped it or tried to help. And the story just keeps changing and changing. So, like I said, this case is crazy. But yeah, I guess Brian Kohlberger will be present Monday, and it might be live, I think, and we'll get to see what his plea is. Until then, I don't know. I might stay off this internet because things are just crazy. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to stay off the internet. But, people just think just because the word grand jury was used and he was indicted that means that he's guilty. But until I see some evidence, I'm not buying it. You might as well just throw this whole case out, like, for real, and start over, because things just don't smell right. Have a good day. Please hit that like and subscribe button below and that alert button, and I will be back with more news. Thank you.